Hello, Divine Feminine. We're going to ask today what the F is going on in this relationship. What do I need to know now? And what will happen in the future? Divine Masculine is looking at his shadow. Oh my gosh. Twice I got it. Okay. Divine Masculine's looking at his shadow. So let's pull some signifiers for you and him. You are the deer spirit. I feel like I've gotten that recently. Bring a gentle touch. And he is in the wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So we have 1, 6, 7, 8. And then what is going on in this relationship? Make your dreams real. And we have 5, 6 there. And then we have the dragonfly again on the back of the deck. So strong message coming through from their energy that you are on their mind. You are, wow. 7 of Pentacles again and 10 of Swords. There's a real recognition that they should have invested into you. And so Page of Cups showed up. I think that they are wanting to. And then 7 of Pentacles and the Empress again. They're really wanting to tell you about what they've learned, the wisdom that they've acquired, especially about what they invest into. 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups. So in the past, they may have thought that this relationship couldn't have gone anywhere or wasn't going to go where they wanted to go. I don't think that they told you this. They may have just acted on it. They weren't really willing to do the work that they needed to do to get on your level is what I'm getting here. But the period of waiting is over, and now what was hidden will come to light. So let's see. I feel like with this, even the way I place the cards, the spider is on their side. And you're thinking about the past. I feel like you don't want any conflict. I feel like you've had enough. Those are beautiful cards. This deck is beautiful. I feel like you've had enough. And you're looking for something very interesting. 2 kings. Whew. Okay. Ace of Cups. That is a beautiful Ace of Cups. 6 of Swords. Hermit. 9 of Cups. Emperor. 7 of Swords and the Devil on the bottom. I mean, the outcome with the 5 of Swords. Not what I wanted to see. Your intuition has really been telling you a lot of information, okay? You may be feeling like, you may have almost wanted to doubt yourself or feel like you're being paranoid or something like that. I do not think that is the case. Oh, there's the Emperor in reverse. So look, there's a very important message coming out here. we have the Hermit, Judgment, the Devil, and the Emperor. Five of Swords, Six of Swords, King of Swords, King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. So, your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. I feel like you're almost rising so fast, he won't be able to catch up to you. You have this intuition that something, what they're showing me is like a dam about to break, or, you know, this card came up a few readings ago about, it's like a facade crumbling, and then inside you get to see this, the realness. It is showing here that you guys are both clinging to a lot of pain. There was a lot of pain here. I'm not sure that either of you are really ready to fully face it head on. So, here's what Spirit is suggesting. We need to be really aware of the way that we go into any situation and what is our vibration, okay? There is an indication here of mother wounds, problems with the mother that still shape our reality. It's like you're both fighting yourself. And, okay, so I want you to kind of picture in your mind that there's you, and then there's your higher self. And then on the other side, there's him. And the higher self is like your shared soul energy. And the only way, the way that you're trying to go forward now, right now, is by fighting yourself, him, by fighting him, which is yourself. And it's really only when you choose you and you align you to move forward that, oh, look at Death card just came up. Then the Heart. There's a lot of blame being put onto him. And what they're saying is like, you're just fighting you. And in doing that, you're not moving forward at all. You're stuck. And this is why. And this is your chance to really get unstuck. Look at, that's my Mother Wind card. Look at those colors. That's crazy. You have to transform this sacral energy is what they're saying. So that's what's coming up now. We have Get Grounded again. This is your solar plexus over death and the Five of Swords with the Emperor. So some of you may have had to compete with your father over energies, over attention, because that's been coming up all morning, that how we create relationships. So the frequency that we go and manifest a relationship in or have in the relationship is like what we're creating more of. So when we are feeling sad and lonely and not enoughness, right? And we decide, well, I'm going to go compete for attention. I'm going to make myself look better. I'm going to take these pictures. I'm going to send these risky texts, whatever it is. We are trying to like gain our self-confidence through the external, right? Hang in there because it's going to get interesting in a second. So what that does is create a relationship where you feel unseen for who you really are, invalidated for who you really are, made to feel more unworthy, made to compete for attention. Does that all make sense to you? And so like, this is dawning on you, right? This is dawning on you here. This is dawning on you that a lot of what you used to do in relationships between like mother and father energies, however that played out for you, is still here. Possibly like in relationship to the karmic or a karmic energy in the masculine's life. And they really want that to be removed. And not only are you feeling that energy, but your masculine is feeling that energy too. Your masculine's feeling that energy very strongly. And I'll tell you why. It's because he realizes that the way he has manipulated love is by withholding, by making feminine energies in his life work for his attention. And when you're doing that, it's a very surface level thing, right? It's a very shallow energy. So let's get some of these cards. He's not happy either, and he's realizing a lot of his own, his unhappiness has come from himself. And even in doing this strategy, that's what's going on. That's what you feel. You feel a strategy and you're wary of something. If this is resonating for you, I feel like a scenario is playing out again. Like there's a redoing of a scenario. And that's because Spirit wants you to view it through your new lens, right? Look at, cannot make tarot up. Strategy in reverse. King of Pentacles with action. Wow. I love to see that. There's a lot of energy around this. Look at sacral in reverse. So you have cornucopia and then you have blossoming and abundance in reverse with anxiety. It's like you both feel very fulfilled with each other, but you're holding it back. There's this kind of, they're showing me like bars across the solar plexus. Like you can't shine. But you're going to shine because you're going to get out of these bars. And this is a very interesting card. You're going to see the falseness of this energy, and that's what this Seven of Swords and Devil is doing here. They're saying it's kind of like an ego addiction of keeping you safe. And you really have to decide that you're the one putting yourself kind of in danger. So grateful for you. Never expected to feel this way about you. I need you back in my life. Very vivid dreams of you. You're so beautiful. I'm sorry for lying to you. I can't stand not talking to you. I'm thinking about making you an offer. I can't face you right now. I don't want this to be over. I got a tarot reading on you and the silence is killing me. There's a very big message here about going forward, that healing these mother issues, and I really think it's an inner child issue still. And those of you that have been doing the work on your inner child, it's probably like it can't be an inner child wound. But I think it's still there. I know how much work I do on my inner child, and it's still constantly needed to be tended to. But they're saying that any feelings of loneliness or being alone will continue until you fully heal this wound. Clean it up. I do feel this round and round energy very much. TikTok, blessed. Serendipity. Mending, observer, peace. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. There is an energy here where they want you to be very soft with yourself, very loving with yourself, to the point of almost like spoiling yourself. So I feel like there's been a period, very gentle, yes, they're saying, pointing that out. There's been a period for a while, I think, where we've been quite determined to move forward, and we put our little like boots on, and we've gone and we've done the work. And now they're saying it's not that type of work anymore. This is the work of, they're showing me a quilt with all the little squares. I don't know what it's called. What is it? Cross pattern? Cross stitch? I don't know. The quilt with all the little squares. And it's kind of like time for you here to put all the little squares together in a gentle way, in a very loving way. Patchwork. Okay. Patchwork quilt. Patchwork. What is this, Spirit? Oh. So it's like you're taking, it's quite beautiful, all of the pieces of your ancestors that they have given to you. I knew today there was going to be something special in this reading. I don't know how to explain why. I know that sometimes, but like you're gonna get an upgrade on your DNA once this is all accomplished. It sounds very out there, I know, but this is a very important thing. It's like your DNA is gonna glow with more light, and this is because all of the pieces from your ancestors have been passed down in your DNA. So basically, you are energetically, emotionally, psychically, aurically, showing me like all the layers. There's like 12 layers. And you're going to weave them all together. They've been being woven all together too by your higher self and your angels. And it's not only yours, it's going to be with your masculines. Linked with your masculines. I mean, they already are, but they're saying that's very significant to have this crossing. It's like this web. It will all come together. All of the twins. Look at that card. All the twins will have their DNA lineages cross together like these flags. And it will create this web of very high frequencies. So I haven't gotten a message like this in a very, very long time. You know, I used to work with a collective where we channeled the ring, we channeled all of that stuff together. But I definitely haven't. Okay, the dream and abundance. And you see they're showing the masculine and the feminine, the sun and the moon, all the chakra colors streaming down onto earth. So, yes, this is a crystalline rainbow grid. We'll activate. All right. I don't like to be too woo-woo. Sometimes. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Sometimes that's what they give me. The new vision. The sun, the moon. And then we have this existence, which is like the magician card. This is the Osho deck. And yeah, the receptivity. This is what it will look like, they're saying. Just a huge crystalline grid. And this is how it starts. And they're saying like, so with humans, we have a tendency in our conditioning here to think that oh, that's beautiful too. You see underneath her cloak, it's all the chakra colors. We just have been conditioned to be very cynical. They're saying a lot of you will have very vivid dreams right now, and these dreams will be part of the instructions. That's the wrong word for it, because the void and Capricorn energy, you are the instructions. But you know, I truly set out to do like a normal love reading today. That's the most hilarious part of this all. Okay, so that we're programmed to be cynical. We're programmed to, oh, look at that. That hasn't come out for a little while, I don't think. Oh, God. Your masculine is just, the attraction is like off the scale right now. It's funny. I don't know if you're feeling like me at all, but it's like, I feel like my least attractive right now. And there's kind of something in that, in that humbleness that your masculine finds very appealing for some reason. It's kind of like your wall is down. Anyway, this crystalline grid, it is not something you need to work at. You are getting guidance as we speak. You are having dreams. You are seeing signs. You are getting downloads. There is a trail for you that feels incredibly good and aligned and protected. This is not something at all they're stressing that you need to quit doing anything you're doing, except that they want you to, like, this is sweet, build yourself a love bubble. A bubble of self-love and care and gentleness and beauty, and like give all that you need into this bubble and make it so beautiful that let me get it, that it just glows with this pearly, pearlescent, pink light of, like, your inner child's heart is so full of love that it just radiates this like stardust and roses. I'm trying to do my best here. You know, they're literally saying parts of you will feel like making a certain space your own and making it as beautiful as you can imagine it to be, or your inner child feels incredibly safe and incredibly nurtured. And it's not something that is about money or healers or anything else. This all comes from inside you. And you're making this place that feels like a love home to your inner child. All right, I'm not going to go on with that, but I think you know what I'm talking about. And for those of you that it aligns with, that's amazing. Like, for me as a person, that's an amazing message. It's like you're going to cast off all of these bars to your heart. And it is a physical representation in a way, but that's the least important part. They're saying it's like the energetic promise you are putting forth to yourself is that you are your home, you are love to yourself, and that will never go away. And you know, that is what we do with our twin flame. Our inner child, to heal it. And the more you do it, the more they do it. So let's look at these crazy cards that just came out because they're so good. They're so amazing. Your masculine has an extreme desire to see you, to touch you, to talk to you, to tell you all of the things that have happened that they at one point thought, this chick is crazy, but now are fully on board with. Like, these cards are like, yeah, I know we're twin flames. Yeah, I know I'm the magician. Yeah. I've had like dreams of us in Atlantis. I've had understanding of alchemy. I've had out-of-body experiences in the Pleiades. Saint Germain has come to me with the violet flame. This is the sort of stuff here that is, I had dreams of us in Hawaii, in Atlantis, in Lemuria. And I will be going about my day and music will come on and it will literally say something exactly about you. I will be going through my day and someone will literally say something that is exactly what you said to me, and I didn't believe it. Or I'll see a poster and it will literally be the exact words you said to me, or something like that. Like, there are so many signs for them that they can't escape it. And they may have seen you as a certain way before. And now they see you in a whole different light. And it's crazy intense, these cards. To the point where they feel like they see themselves reflected in you in a way that's unexplainable. And I'm really trying not to give like the normal things you hear all the time. Like, because yeah, they have looked for other people and they didn't, it wasn't like you. And you are like, you're pushing them to their healing, or they're just being led there because you're doing yours. There's something like that. There's a transmutation going on and it's quite strong, okay? They're reflecting on how they, part of them, like, please don't get triggered. If you feel like you might get triggered, then just skip ahead like 30 seconds. Part of them knows that they lied to you because they didn't really care and they didn't really think this was going anywhere and they didn't really want to put effort into it. Okay, I'm done with that message. So now they see that there was another part of them that really knew, that was really scared that maybe they were too attracted, too intense. It was too much. And that was like their head versus their heart, right? And they're sorry when they did choose their head and they lied about things with you. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say with that. That was a beautiful, beautiful, very amazing message. So let's get our advice. Thank you, Spirit. And there is a lot of encouragement here to for those of you that had like childhood dreams and you really wanted to do certain things and your parents were just very, very critical, like be an artist or sew clothes or write music or express that side of you, garden, create, whatever it is. If that's part of what still is inside of you, but you really pushed it down, you can reparent yourself that way too, like allowing yourself the freedom and support to feel those things. Okay, so we have Sekhmet, be strong. Sarasvati, the arts, see? And Guinevere, true love, with Dana on the high priestess on the bottom. So you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Express yourself through creative activities. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. And you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So wow, those are really beautiful cards. And I guess we'll do 3 piles here. I don't really feel the need for it because that was such an intense message, but we shall. I'll try to do them quickly. So Sekhmet is very much correlating to the third eye and the violet flame for me right now. Sarasvati is correlating to the, so I'll give you this one, to the sacral, thank you. And then I'm going to do the golden heart, the golden healer for Guinevere for the heart chakra. Although, okay, on the bottom, crystal yellow dragon with that beautiful lotus. Opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the spiritual path. And I feel like we are working more right now. I know there was a lot in that message about the sacral and the solar plexus. Maybe we'll get some answers here. Green, Tara, supreme protection. So we got white Tara yesterday. You're protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, and trust. I do think a lot of the mother healing that we're being asked to do is around trusting. Because they did start, look at her little foot is on the lotus too. They did start talking about that trust, the trust that you're having, trust issues between you. Oh, we had one fall out. Healthy body, agate. And then, yeah, malachite with heart healing on the bottom. Okay. And last but not least, twin flames. Okay, pile 1, Sekhmet. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I swear, it's so crazy sometimes. This is interesting because this relates to 2, so you may also want to listen to 2. Orange Dragon brings soul families and communities together. Spreads belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. And then we have the actual Saint Germain with the violet flame that I was talking about with this. Karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. And we have the beautiful master teacher card of the soul connection crystal of the lovers and power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So use the violet flame to transmute any dense energies that you want to alchemize. And that's just literally seeing the violet flame around you or anyone or anything that you want to alchemize. And use the crystal quartz as, I have a lover's one too. I don't know if it's here. Oh, no, it's not. Oh yeah, here, this is one. See, this has the 2 points. And then also work with your sacral. And they're saying community support can be really great. But this specifically, I feel like talks about you having maybe some difficult family relations. that maybe will be being transmuted soon. Okay, pile 2. And then you can just call these energies into you when you're meditating, or you use them however you see fit. So this I saw, oh wow, so powerful. Wow, it's like divine feminine energy is like intense right now. Okay. This is the dark blue galactic dragon, helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignites the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. Isis, magic manifesting your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Rose quartz, your inner child. Okay, so you're called really strongly to do inner child work. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and I would also add with yourself, and your love life will dramatically improve. And then we have Guinevere, true love. Oh, very sweet. Air and water dragon helps you to connect to higher frequencies, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. So as I was talking about being creative with the arts and allowing your inner child to express itself however it wants, one of you, some of you maybe that might be through making music, instruments, singing, or something else, singing bowls, however you want to do it. Radha, the soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Yes. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Petrified wood, ancestors. Beautiful. Your ancestors, I mean, that was one of the most beautiful messages I've ever had come through a reading, with how much our ancestors are supporting all of this and the weaving of that DNA. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So it's kind of like that crumbling energy that we had. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you want your own personal reading, they are open. And I so appreciate all of the support and just energetically aligning with divine feminines and people who are working on themselves. You just have no idea that it means the absolute world to me. So thank you very much. Bye.